Zakopane is a town in the extreme south of Poland, in the southern part of the Podhale region at the foot of the Tatra Mountains. From 1975 to 1998, it was part of Nowy Sącz Voivodeship. Since 1999, it has been part of Lesser Poland Voivodeship. As of 2017, its population was 27,266. Zakopane is a center of Goral culture and is often referred to as the winter capital of Poland. It is a popular destination for mountaineering, skiing, and tourism. Zakopane lies near Poland's border with Slovakia, in a valley between the Tatra Mountains and Gubałówka hill. It can be reached by train or bus from the province capital, Kraków, about 2 hours away. Zakopane lies 800 to 1,000 meters above sea level and centers on the intersection of its Krupówki and Kościuszko Streets. History. The earliest documents mentioning Zakopane date to the 17th century, describing a glade called Zakopisko. In 1676 it was a village of 43 inhabitants. In 1818 Zakopane was a small town that was still being developed. There were only 340 homes that held 445 families. The population of Zakopane at that time was 1,805. 934 women and 871 men lived in Zakopane. The first church was built in 1847, by Józef Stolarczyk. Zakopane became a center for the region's mining and metallurgy industries. By the 19th century, it was the largest center for metallurgy in the region of Galicia. It expanded during the 19th century as the climate attracted more inhabitants. By 1889 it had developed from a small village into a climatic health resort. Rail service to Zakopane began October 1, 1899. In the late 1800s Zakopane constructed a road that went to the town of Nowy Targ, and railways that came from Chabałka. Because of easier transportation the population of Zakopane had increased to about 3,000 people by the end of the 1800s. In the 19th century, Krupówki Street was just a narrow beaten path that was meant for people to get from the central part of town to the village of Kuźnice. The ski jump on Wielka Kroku was opened in 1925. The cable car to Kosprawy Wierch was completed in 1936. The funicular connected Zakopane and the top of Gubałówka in 1938. Because of Zakopane's popular ski mountains, the town gained popularity. This made the number of tourists increase to about 60,000 people by 1930. During the joint German-Soviet invasion of Poland, which started World War II in September 1939, the town was invaded by Germany, and the Einsatzgruppe I entered the town on September 4, 1939, to commit various crimes against Poles. In March 1940, representatives of the Soviet NKVD and the Nazi Gestapo met for 1 week in Zakopane's Villa Tadeusz, to coordinate the pacification of resistance in Poland. Throughout World War II, Zakopane served as an underground staging point between Poland and Hungary. From 1942 to 1943, 1,000 prisoners from the German Kraków Plaszow concentration camp were set to work in a stone quarry. In 1944, during the Warsaw Uprising, the Germans deported thousands of Varsovians from the Gulag 121 camp in Pruszków, where they were initially imprisoned, to Zakopane. Those Poles were mainly old people, ill people and women with children. In mid-October 1944, there were 3,800 registered Poles, who were expelled from Warsaw, and probably another 3,800 unregistered expellees. In January 1945, the Germans retreated from Zakopane and the German occupation ended. Architecture. The Zakopane style of architecture is an architectural mode inspired by the regional art of Poland's highland region known as Podhale. Drawing on the motifs and traditions in the buildings of the Carpathian Mountains, the style was pioneered by Stanisław Witkiewicz and is now considered a core tradition of the Goral people. Sports. The Tatras are a popular destination among hikers, skiers, ski tours and climbers. Mountaineering. There is a network of well-marked hiking trails in the Tatras and according to the national park regulations the hikers must stick to them. Most of these trails are overcrowded, especially in the summer season. The high Tatras offer excellent opportunities for climbing. In summer, lightning and snow are both potential hazards for climbers, and the weather can change quickly. Thunderstorms are common in the afternoons. In winter the snow can be up to several meters deep. Skiing. In the winter, thousands arrive in Zakopane to ski, especially around Christmas and in February. The most popular skiing areas are Kosprawy Wierch and Gubałówka. There are a number of cross-country skiing trails in the forests surrounding the town. Zakopane hosted the Nordic World Ski Championships in 1929, 1939, and 1962, the Winter Universities in 1956, 1993, and 2001, the Biathlon World Championship, several ski jumping World Cups, and several Nordic combined, Nordic and Alpine European Cups. It hosted the Alpine World Ski Championships in 1939, the first outside the Alps and the last official World Championships prior to World War II. Zakopane made unsuccessful bids to host the 2006 Winter Olympics and the 2011 and 2013 Alpine World Ski Championships. Tourism. Zakopane is visited by over 2,500,000 tourists a year. In the winter, Zakopane's tourists are interested in winter sports activities such as skiing, snowboarding, ski jumping, snowmobiling, sleigh rides, snowshoe walks, and ice skating. During the summer, tourists come to do activities like hiking, climbing, bike and horse ride the Tatras mountain. There are many trails in the Tatras. Tourists ride quads and dirt bikes that you can rent. Swimming and boat rides on the Dunajec River are popular. Many come to experience Goral culture, which is rich in its unique styles of food, speech, architecture, music, and costume. Zakopane is especially popular during the winter holidays, which are celebrated in traditional style, with dances, decorated horse-pulled sleighs called kuligs and roast lamb. Popular tourist activity is taking a stroll through the town's most popular street, Krupówki. It is lined with stores, restaurants, carnival rides, and performers. During the winter and summer seasons, Krupówki Street is crowded with tourists visiting the shops and restaurants. In the summer, a local market along Krupówki Street offers traditional Goral apparel, leather jackets, fur coats, shoes, and purses. Vendors also sell foods like the famous Osypek smoked sheep cheese, fruit, vegetables, and meats. There are also many stands with Zakopane souvenirs. Zakopane is popular for nightlife. At night there are always people walking around town checking out the different bars and dance clubs. Most of these bars and dance clubs are located on Krupówki Street. These are the bars that are located in Zakopane: Paparazzi, Café Piano, Anemone, Café Antract, Literatka, Winoteka pod Burlami, and Karczma u Ratnikow. These are dance clubs located in Zakopane: Vavaboom, Finlandia Arctic, Genesis, Raucus, Morski Oko, and Kokomo Gogo Club. A scene in Andrzej Wajda's film Man of Marble was filmed in Zakopane, introducing the town to a worldwide audience. The mountain scenes from the Bollywood film Fana were filmed around Zakopane.